Samantha Gutstadt here with actor Travis Milne.
Hey, what's going on?
I wanted to add something extra to that last name, but it's just fun the way it is. I'm happy I pronounced it right the first time.
It was, yeah. The first pronunciation was correct.
Perfect. Now we're here at the Real TV Film Social Media Lodge at TIFF 2011. Also, we're working with Canadians Abroad California, which puts together a lot of Canadians who are living in LA and other parts of California. A lot of people in entertainment.
Yeah.
Go out to these events. So it's kind of fun. So we're representing them.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome to think about. There's like a little, well, I wouldn't say little, more like a giant Canadian family kind of living down in Los Angeles. Somebody told me actually once that it's the largest.
It's the largest community of Canadians outside of Canada.
Is in LA for some reason. I don't know.
How weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, on that note. It's nice. I got to talk to a couple other cast members. You're on Rookie Blue, which is a really awesome show, and I always laugh because I think actors, you want to play a cop, you want to play a doctor, and you maybe want to play like a lawyer, but you're getting to play it like on a cop show.
Yeah, yeah.
It's so cool.
The cops, and honestly, doctors, lawyers.
You get to have a gun. You get to like
cops.
solve crime.
I'd much rather play a cop on TV. I'm sorry, but like they pay me to kick butt.
And you don't have to go through a police academy training or any of that.
It's pretty amazing.
So good.
Yeah, none of the pain, all the gain. Like you get to hang out with the gun, like with with the vest. Your fake name, but whatever. It's like your name.
Yeah.
Eventually, it's like you convince yourself you are that person for a bit. It's a riot. It's a riot. It's an absolute. I'm so grateful to be on the show.
What's your character like?
Chris. Chris is like. He's like a small town kid trapped in a big city, and at the season 1 he was like very originally I was supposed to be like insane. I was supposed to be like this super intense, like a lot more like Sam Swark right off the bat, like coming in like really aggressive. And then the writers and Tassie and David, we all kind of started talking, and we kind of found this thing, and it molded into like this. He starts sweet, you know what I mean? There's more of a character journey that way of when he starts to kind of get hardened a bit and then becomes a bit more edgy due to the fact that he's living in the city. There's something a little bit more organic and realistic about that.
It's pretty cool. I like the thing I think would be fun about being on a TV show is that you get to grow with the character. You don't have to say goodbye to it after like a movie.
Yes, absolutely.
You discover things, I'm sure, and about your character along the way. And also, cops are very interesting as a human study because you have your real life and then you have your professional life, and that's such an interesting profession. So I'm sure that as a character, that's something also that...
Definitely. I have to say, feature films are great because when you're playing someone who is so far gone from who you are, it's nice to only live with that person for a bit.
Right.
Like if I play a sociopath, I probably want it to be a feature film. I wouldn't like it to be a TV series.
For years and
years. It would be so hard mentally to do something like that. Like I find a really good example that I seem to always go back to. One of my favorite shows, 6 Feet Under.
Oh, I love that show.
To kind of be immersed in that such heavy drama on a consistent basis, it's got to be so hard as an actor.
That's why Michael C. Hall went on to do Dexter. He can't let go.
Yeah, Dexter. Michael C. Hall.
I love him.
Amazing.
He's awesome. But
amazing.
I'm like, maybe that's where he needs to live for a bit in that kind of
paid his dues. Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Really two very, very multi-layered and intricate TV shows to be in. A lot of work there.
But back to you. I mean, what's it like working on a show that is Canadian? Toronto's a character. These stories are real stories that I've read that some of the stories that the writers use are actually like real cases or real things that have happened in the news with cops in Toronto.
Yes, definitely. A lot of the cases are actually. What'll happen is like the writers will be out with a bunch of cop friends, and they'll be laughing, talking, or at a meeting or whatever, and someone will bring up a really funny story, be like, "Oh, tell them the one about the time that," and then all of a sudden they're like that could be an episode of whatever that is.
So cool.
Which is, I think it's great. A lot of really real moments that a lot of Toronto cops and a lot of cops in general. We have a lot of stories. A lot of inspiration comes in from New York as well. When we were doing the first part of our training, a guy from New York came in, and
Well, Travis, thanks for chatting with us.
Yeah.
I look forward to seeing the next. When's the next?
The season finale, it's we're through now, but we will be we're going to start airing again, hopefully in the summer.
Awesome.
Next summer, so check it out again.
And
just skip that Thursday barbecue and come on over and watch some Rookie Blue.
Awesome. Thanks for chatting with us. Samantha Gutstadt, you've been watching Real TV Films. We're here at the Social Media Lodge at the Toronto International Film Festival 2011.
Wow, that was a tongue twister.
It was.